This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Listen to your correct. Who's your correct, Yana? Yeah. Someone to say, why? Wow. Okay, Mammy starting. I'm in fact politics kakra. And yeah, Abramovich also Sky. A report is Abramovich has 81 days to sell Chelsea. Let me try and correct this impression. It does not mean that the UK government has given Abramovich say on turn Chelsea within 81 days. Okay. What the news Etienne say, if Chelsea enya buyer within 81 days, per the calculation, any bills at Chelsea so meaty in terms of wages, normal expenditure around the club. Meanwhile, so sponsor bia emba na sika emmemuno. By 81 days, no, Chelsea will go best. Be collapsing. That is the news. Okay. So I want me to understand this. It's not as if the UK government about 81 days go and sell Chelsea. Want me and turn there. But what you say? That 81 days being reported by Sky Sports or the media. No, actually say because Chelsea our obligations now, our commitment. They need to meet. Pains, wages, say no be and they be crying no more say. Ticket chromo munton bi no ti se wo ya calculation na say endi bosom mienu ana say abosom mienu kakra bi church begu because wo nyes kan fam run team no so that is the meaning. Pablo the message by say Argentina Abramovich enko the International Court of Justice now compare redress ho in fact I say
student of inform quickly. Hearts of Folk. Hearts of Folk. 2003 Menya League table. Okay. Kotokone D first with 75 points. Hearts of Folk in the Tosu Mienu with 66 points. Okay. And King Faisal at Tosu Miensa 54 points. Liberty, Brekum, Arsenal, Great Olympics, na Fioma Mototo in that order. 2003.
So me ya kakra me ya kakra saye no. Kotoko Saji top 4 na baby sana.
Yeah, OG top 4 before say
before G League. Ya ka we follow the team.
Okay. Okay. Intino enye 2002. Say we down for our American Dubai.
Madam Fishamu.
2003.
Just after Salik Jen King Fata Sukoji top 4. Makai pa.
Hearts Invincible was 2003, not 2002. King Edwin Bogosu and Abba. In 2002, Hearts of Folk played the first round unbeaten, but was defeated in the second round by Liberty. In 2002.
Samu.
I'm for Philo.
Samu.
So your house in New America do now Philo.
I'm sending message.
Yentuaso. Go for Philo. Go Yentuaso.
I say, okay, Samu, you are member Samu Dianoso. I send message be wa.
Don't know my program.
Say the interest.
Okay.
Joe Pablo then now can say about Vichinko International Court of Justice.
Okay.
And Kusiki Justice with what the UK government is doing. To be honest with you, as a student of international law, we can be through the Russian government, especially Putin.
Yeah.
Say, after all this, no, a change is so because you be put before the ICJ. The question, if so be called ICJ, you put him no be put before ICJ.
Okay.
One of the because bombing hospitals, killing civilians, no one. Oh no, no International Court of Justice. What
our bomb so much said di Roman Abramovich.
No, Debbie. You know, manimra ni. And no manimra no. Wako fum o manimra.
Okay.
And no manimra no ediwo. Into International Court of Justice for what?
Ebi say cash. Omobody buy no so to me for UK and cash.
No cash no.
Watachi Chelsea.
There's a government of UK no. The government of UK no. The CAS do not have jurisdiction over the government of UK. I saw this no no we say. She said here no asombi so a nya court bi na betuma ru a court bi na jurisdiction. Court bi na asem ye die. Okay. Asem yo ha. In fact, me fan say obi dey e can involved no to certain amount no and e kire court kra obetumi di akọ. Nti say ati say CAS edi football asem anti Now UK government, any above it also call cars. How? The cars do not have jurisdiction over the UK government.
Okay.
And as it stands now, the UK government is not dealing directly even with Chelsea. They are dealing with Abramovich and his properties, which include Chelsea.
Okay.
Into association, a guild association. Now come on, into to be absurd for Abramovich to approach the cars on what grounds? Now the call. But what must say? These are not sporting sanctions. No, I saw the cars.
All right. Hearts of Folks on beating run was in 2003 with Razak as Kotoko's coach.
Yes.
Victorious Collins. Anyway, about Mrs. Felicia Obin Mensa, CBC International School Swami, Odin birthday. Later, I don't want some
Ghana match commissioners no mudi teams nanim, but the way UPA no mun di anim. I'm saying a country biani normal the running match. A mum rebiaso. In fact, at CAF, so first no general coordinator say the teams nanim na the back page no so. As ye go so year-ball AFCON 2019 we started with that procedure. Na general coordinators need the teams nanim na countries no at the back page no so. In the middle of the competition no na CAF say say my general coordinators indeed teams nanim bio. Obewa HT to try and organize a normal until before no referee no be coordinate no watch baby okwa wonyina normal year. And since then no CAF indeed referees nanim fa ko park na so. But rather stay behind and also be gina nanim water and direct normal. Man makonji obi an se lusi na de. GFS embu mra bia so. Some certain countries yes sir. They only yes aso mra bia so. There's nothing wrong with it. Unless the FA decides to be on stop you because of ibi ibun jacket. No. Do not send some message now. Is
OEB in Accra? I don't think so. We go OEB is in the outskirts of Accra. Even after Valley View University, it will take you long before you get to OEB.
Okay. No. Okay. The question was whether we Accra. It's Accra to Kumasi near Kasim. Into be Accra near Kumasi.
All right, with the okay.
Wow, notice. Black Star squad for the World Cup. Do squad in the Weber.
Ache, Anna.
Aye, Ache.
If you say a mark of who's a place in Jafil, no.
So we can say Kessben, then you cause surprise. So they know good because the reality is that as Nigeria for our home squad, Ghana sets out to work on all the players Nigeria for releasing. Ghana is working on the players Nigeria. What I say, Nigeria for release home squad. Until new team Juma for no. And they are working on all the players Nigeria are releasing. So Ghana will release and Nigeria will also work on all the players Ghana releasing. Are you getting it? The squad is ready. The squad is ready. Some in Mao, what is going on?
Nigeria for the squad, no. I am
maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. But the squad is ready.
Wow. Okay.
But the news is that they make and they say Ghana technical team, no, they are working on the list now. Nigeria for release here. They are working on it on all the players now. Nigeria for release here.
Didn't I read the moon to me in release? That is the question.
Let's make a baby actually. Mr. Ghana technical team, no, new team, they are working on Nigeria for team.
All right. By inference, no. I'm saying, well, no. Well, no. Obviously, what you say. Nigeria for the paper release Ghana in that time place ni dio dia bia so city in the year take akra
if tournament
but let's not invite we against Nigeria
tournament there
we against Nigeria
tournament a different
tournament
don't jump and me answer tournament for instance
you need to it is not proper.
Any opinion. Any opinion. It's any their financial. What are any opinion? Can I make him
a question?
Can I make him?
Oh yeah, no. No
proper any day.
Another forum.
One imagine way so proper way proper.
Some opinion. It is not proper.
It's not about your opinion.
Okay. And you know, yeah, but then MIA release your squad now. Oh, by I say any proper. Well, yeah, no. Ono na ho yeah no say proper na anya proper no for discussion be no later question will be the
question and I'm try to give answers to it to say proper everyone and I'm what he said in tournament no you have to register who players at the tournament no and even organized tournament to will publish the names. And then it was time limit, your deadline is all registered with. One of March, the only deadline. And then now March will come to Afro Bobo. It only deadline to announce your squad. But our tournament, my deadline. And so announce squad about tournament. No register munina. They'll publish it. If you cannot compare this to tournament, it doesn't work out that way.
Nabukasi, one for Abedipele Dian Koshe, Nigeria against Nigeria. Match.
Some Bosru. No, Edian Sachin is
Any one on count.
And then no Umusono. Yan Edian or said Edian Sachin is a Mabuna. Or we are crocodile.
One for Quayama almost
maybe you can disagree, but don't use the words and you're proper. Maybe you could disagree and you're proper. Because you
are only referring to what you said.
What's your proper? I don't understand. Maybe you disagree. Now say proper there. You move Rabbi also.
Forum where they answer question.
And I only ask question. I only ask question.
But I didn't ask question.
Yonko.
That wasn't a question. Christians.
Oh, I think it's okay. That is their plan. And you must accept it.
Christiansen, Obetima movie. Yes, Obetima movie. In fact, especially especially those who are free agent. The law is about Chelsea Football Club and any owner, but the individuals how are they affected. But what must say? So Christiansen, the other question about he can move to the Barcelona corner. Ubisa say Mano Jemfi and it's Samuel.
Before some Mano Jemfi, no, one here Ajimandie or no, say what the UK government is doing to Chelsea. Is it not interference?
I'm saying other questions came before that. Mano Jemfi is Samuel Oseko for I say incidents no the same and I also say the same man. As long as a referee no or park and also no then I will say the same. The time can say the same. Even though James Fidian off the ball, crown ball anymore. And Oseko for then they on the ball. No ball no action why I expected the referee and assistant to have seen and taken action. But once they didn't take action, no there, then it will revert to the GFA and come to the same level as Mano James Fidian. Okay. But what must say? Okay. So only because a deliberate attempt to stamp on the player and yet the normal way Libya. So if you win or sanction and it ends there. If you're man Canada, it ends there. Okay. Oh no. And if you say be at Korean man excessive one and the referee can take it up. But I'm saying that once the referee didn't take action, I say no, it would then about the level of James Fidiano and then come to the FA for sanction. That is why the FA are charging no.
Okay.
But what must say? Okay. Even though the two incidents are not the same, United the same.
Isaac Amponsa, Dr. Ike. And so the Abase 2003 season, Hartlepool went unbeaten but couldn't win the league. And all the about.
So Shamu, so which hospital I say? I didn't be sure was smooth.
Not challenge table now.
The table no young. Hartlepool how many matches?
Hartlepool 30 matches.
Win.
Okay. Won 6. No, talk about 30 matches, won 23, drew 6, and lost 1.
That's Kotoko.
And I had to folk almost 18, I'm winning 18, okay, out of 30, no, and almost draw 12. And almost lose. Okay. Into 75 points, and I had to folk in 66 points. So that I was at the buy now. Until the one American or say, can't say, Obwa. Who's your friend say?
Shamu.
Okay.
Also, me can just say, also tell you like ahead, and I take it personal, and I will. They eat a regular dry lunch or something. Also, chance issue. The cover no best for resolve chance issue.
Yeah, but my comment to home. Shamu on some family.
Continue to be. The what you say? Also, 2002. 2002 we lost we. Some can say us. 2003 we lost Sportive. Some say oh no. Until now can I damage this on the house? Me can say. Also, 2002. 2003 we lost to Sportive. I ran commentary on the match.
Shamu be kai off. Na all your commentary be. Kotoko match be no your commentary be. Na uzo no mpa kotoko.
Da be has kunu.
And all your kotoko match commentary. And I said, Martin, so yeah, Martin, I said, Sikoto, okay. And Omo no take commentary in the co tech.
Yes.
Such a na
nobody is Sikoto.
Na ewo ayi no ho everyone say one na commentary obi a
Negaba semu.
Gaba the Gaba so has.
Gaba so has.
I'm say see bad na obi a no wu ye no.
Gaba ni wu ye no.
Gaba na ba ko so wu ho. Yeah.
I say Jackie
yeah, because I don't commentary no. And our friend in Yanka can say Fox there, born this Sikoto, so about take care of Bopa. Also, you know, Vamra will take the Bobo will take Buta. Now that's a money to 4 years. For the force.
What you put Danny comment to me,
Kotoko, Borgo, no, Sabu. Put your go here.
No,
Omobia, you go to take it yourself. I would have said Bobo, Papa.
I think Chelsea should remember the marriage of it. The number one way I met marriage of Chelsea issue is Putin began to Kwanoko.
Yeah.
Over the attack and aggression and the invasion of Ukraine. And then the number one solution. That can in legalities, law, no normal be number one way Chelsea issue to be resolved. And they say be put pressure on Putin. Now on withdraw. The aggression on Ukraine. Okay. And then number one.
Yeah, or the map biaba. Actually, you are right. And if you know the buy or you know, on the one they you are right. But next time, don't say I don't know Accra because I'm in Sunya.
No, I'm Obusa say Black Star squad nache na Ghana aban interfere na no we interference system. At least I'm giving you a hint of the plan, but eventually the list, the squad will be released. To be honest with you, the squad will be released. We have a count what is very important, alarming than this squad, whatever ban say Tama squad no Obusu the bar say Chelsea owner no and on a trigger Ukraine invasion no. And that into Uncle Cass. It's not about who triggered the Ukraine invasion. Ukraine, UK for no law, and no more council be our association with the, if it's the Russian government. Then no more no more quine and my own happy. And I've said it. Say if United Kingdom had the right, if the law about United Kingdom to take up arms, somebody two and answer with a but as it stands now, the law does not back them with the level of invasion from Russia. I sang Komako to the dada. In fact, they've been supplying them with ammunition.
Okay.
So, almost almost so much to say people associate to the Ukrainian Russian government, are more interested in United Kingdom. No more so me on. So I'm going to be a catch some opinion. So, I don't know if affect them. But what must say? So, you don't necessarily have to be the one to trigger the war. But once you have an association with the Russian government, just say they are employing all means possible to try and put pressure on Putin. So that's why they are taking all these measures. Cars never can explain. He said it will not wash because cars do not have jurisdiction for the UK government. Also, if Russia stops war, what will be the fate of Chelsea? Chelsea may come back. The way as a Chelsea say back, so right putting a jar war on Ukraine because
you join in there. Sanctions don't be everywhere.
Oh, Johnny, now you go through certain procedure. What I say, international law, you go through certain procedure. But the ultimate way sanctions, UK government is sanctions to above so and consequently on Chelsea. No, it's about the war. It's about the invasion of Ukraine. Also, Sule deserved the Black Stars. Every single player, Bia or Ghana, and Bia deserve Black Stars. And your level of performance, they beat matches. So whether indeed, Ukwa bit Mabo and Nawutimimbo, but on the match. And to me, I think that Sule may be able to do something. Our Black Stars, they count the experience. Our to level Bia, I say about Africa Cup of Nations here, Koya, Joe Young who say Sule Wabobi, World Cup, about draw, Waji Champions League, about big teams. Only she inquired as if you there. To our experience. To me, I will never count it out. Say, coach say what Sule has done, Kakre, or Franco Black Stars. I will be the more person to support it with an experience in Kwa to give experience. And I know you made for the name who's in Kwa. and especially under the circumstances krampa ebia omo experience kakra bi mu entimi bobo ball we be. So coach Kaso face Suleiman Taria to offer some experience to where Ahmed Musa so a captain of Nigeria. So you call him who's our born but they be the captain, he leads the team. You call the Cameroon. Yeah, just one moving. Now captain doesn't get to be original. But he's the captain of the team. And now your man squad. No. In fact, artwork and Nigeria Football Federation here, was Ahmed Musa's face on it. But one bedroom no movie. What I say, he offers something. Or dressing room, he offers something. If coach official, he deserves it. Why not? He deserves it. Me, the fact is, even the mentality for Sule, now when your mentality to change, to come so about heart of folk, and not, to submit himself to some do more. Some boarders will do 37 years, 38, and also do an birthday. Sule is also around 37. To submit himself to some bodumu, Master Mobodumu, a way now on the boys, a way. I'm lucky, Sule. I'm being honest with you. How to about and then person can that you show to the meeting.
Oh, Susie.
I mean, can I say?
No, but level no one.
Mechanism. No, even one in the status, ne. The not Sule, your Black Star dressing room, one. You are performed to, play with women. I think that, to me, he's showing something. How deserve say some reciprocation. I say to me, if a coach a Fresula, I'll support that.
Okay,
I'll support him.
In 2002, Hearts of Oak won the league title but lost 2 games out of 30 matches. On the 4th of August 2002, Hearts of Oak lost 1-2 to RTU, match day 19. And on 11th of August 2002, Hearts of Oak lost to Liberty Professional, match day 20.
Na Dr. Kai so kan dia chinenu. Dr. Atine any awa kan chinenu. Chamo nam say, they say no me say be ordinary no. And doctor for the show ma so.
Mo burutete an so.
Any be odi hospital na djuma, man na djuma. O say dan lad no reach that why na deserve Black Stars. Was that the question?
Yeah.
I think both of them deserve Black Stars. Me Joe Makacho say me so much bias in terms of Ibrahim or Ibrahim dan lad. Me only problem and I say me ka say my disappointment and the height as a goalkeeper. The height pay and the but say anticipation obinda goal pole. So my kana some me I was so much surprised or wana kotoko ne na mpe goalkeeper ba no more relegating no na hanem the boy na my frustrate on goal da papa man opportunity. Jo on goal da. And Atasu recently has proven his own good. I think they Omina deserve. Oh, we are looking for the best.
All right. Okay. The emphasis here,
right?
But now, see, how the revelations be brave, and I'm having money. No. No, you can't. Cape Coast Stadium, no.
Yes. I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm afraid with the pitch, no. You know, some pictures about around a security side FIFA and the CAF, and where you didn't come up, no. I think that they are preparing to send somebody to come and inspect.
From CAF?
Yes.
Wow.
From CAF FIFA. Because match with FIFA match.
Okay. And
the CAF match. Appointment by FIFA for appointment.
Okay.
And it looks dangerous. Only decided almost because pitch and can certify BBA they don't send anybody to come and inspect.
Okay.
Once almost movie another inspect, they are in doubt.
Yeah.
But what must say? They are in doubt. And we be someone inspected pitch and they say, so a small so inspectors are pitch na pitch na. Then a better recommendation.
Okay.
And I'm sure.
All right.
And then I'm sure.
One here,
yes. I'm being honest with you.
No, Sabia,
it me pushing away na any other stadium war. Ghana, next one better say yes, Ghana will play away from Ghana.
I see.
Yeah.
And that is serious.
Yeah, Joe.
Aye. About for some what? And the CAF ni FIFA is by inspection. I will keep Cape Stadium. Now, Oman okay with the stadium.
Just as it stands and you're okay. It will have to prove to them, convince them, say indeed, we'll get a pitch ready. And yes, idea. And yes, idea.
And so Nigeria gave them either a class or Kumasi or whatever. Because that pitch is 25th cent, you do.
And they say 11th.
They're buying a park.
So I'm say maybe the expertise to get it at certain level. And I'm say this will be able to convince inspectors and they say, I mean, this is possible. And I don't know what is done, but and they crying no. but obviously the pictures that went around, no, they didn't have.
We did remember inspectors now some Basel Barber picture.
The pictures not around.
Pictures not around.
Yes.
And then Nigeria for so you ebetum so.
The pictures not around Nigeria for we. No complaining.
Okay.
And the pictures in the Kwesa. So all along the stadium is being inspected and certified. Into Obia Noa, almost just said Yabobo, you know. Nobody will go to Morocco so inspect to page because it's been certified already. Okay. Nobody will go to the other countries, you know, even Nigeria own also because it's certified already. Yeah. But because we sent these pictures out, you know, the stadium some Kwakubo, the Nigerians started somewhere expressing concern.
Wow. And I said, and then jab on Preconafi, there are 7 Kwakusi.
Yeah, but you need to be out in it, sir.
Okay. But they are our advantage where you say first leg and young fan say or man yan to say whom you born away our advantage over you. Say there's over Jatumza. Say you come first leg and walk neutral ground. Yeah, was second one on the crew.
Team BN yes, as we winning more matches while we done the crew. Team BN favorite to the crew.